My name is Rafael, you're watching Rock and Roll Garage, and today we're going to talk about the two Beatles covers that Paul McCartney mentioned it as some of his favorites of all time. But first, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave your comment, tell me what you think, if you heard these versions or not, and if you have any favorite covers of the Beatles versions that other bands did for Beatles songs. But let's start. Well, Paul said this in an interview with Jarvis Cocker at the Liverpool Institute for Performing Arts back in 2018 that we transcribed. And the first one that he picked was a cover of And I Love Her, which was made by Esther Phillips. He said, quote, and you're going to see here, "The earliest one that really caught my ear was by Esther Phillips, which is a rhythm and blues singer. She did a female version, and I love her, and which was transformed into And I Love Him, which is really great. I love it." That's what Paul said. She was born in Galveston, Texas, back in 1935. So she was a little bit older than the Beatles members. She achieved fame in 1950 after releasing several hits like Double Crossing Blues and Misstruing Blues. Her success continued in the 60s and 70s, and she even received a Grammy Award nomination in 1973 for the song called Home Is Where the Hatred Is. But sadly, her career was cut short in 1984 when she passed away at the age of 48. She suffered and she died from liver and kidney failure due to addiction. Sadly, it was a tragic end for Esther, but that's the first version of a Beatles song that Paul said he loves. And the second one is the Ray Charles version for Eleanor Rigby. I mean, that's a very interesting version too, if you haven't heard yet. It's really good. And this is what Paul said. Let's take a look together. Then later, Ray Charles did Eleanor Rigby, which I loved. And then he was talking to the interviewer. He said, "You talked about how much we, the Beatles, have been covered. I was lucky when I came up with Yesterday, because that's got covered like about 3,000 times. I think 3,000 people, maybe over that, have recorded that. So I was always amazed. 3,000, wow, that is so great." But I thought, who are these people? So I said to one of our guys, "Johnny, can you get me the top 10? Just give me sort of the top 10 best ones." So I listened to all of them. They were great. It was like Frank Sinatra, Elvis, Marvin Gaye, very cool, Ray Charles, and the list went on. Amazing people, amazing versions. It's funny, the funny thing though, when I listened through them, it was Frank, Elvis, and I think Marvin who changed the lyrics a little bit. In the middle, I go, "Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong." Then they changed to, "Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I must have said something wrong." Like, disclaimer, I don't think I did, maybe. They say I did, but I don't think I did. I'm Frank Sinatra, I'm Elvis. And then Paul laughed about that. And that's very interesting, although the Beatles songs were covered a lot, a few artists decided to change some parts of the lyrics for some reason, maybe because of that, because they didn't kind of admit they were wrong in the story of the song, like Paul said about these two. And well, if you haven't heard these two versions, you should definitely check them out. It's really cool. And obviously the other ones, they're all interesting, they all have their value, and you won't be wasting your time. And I hope you liked the video. Don't forget, and if you want another important thing, if you want to hear these versions, you can go to the description and read the article we wrote about this. You can hear the songs there. The videos are embedded in the middle of the article. And that's it. Please comment, leave your like, tell me what you think, and please subscribe to the channel. Help us out, okay? Thank you for watching, and I see you later.